Beginning with the end in mind, this is a CPM screen with a logon. You can see this keyboard button is disabled because our login level is 0 and our username is not defined. If we log on, we've got these names that I entered and I configured them each to be a particular user level, and I'll show you that later. Let's start with user 1. I made the passwords the same as the ID. I hit enter and I'm on. The log on button became a log off. I'm at the level of operator. I'm a login level 1 here, and the keyboard button now works. Log off, we go to 0. The keyboard doesn't work. I can log on again. We'll go to engineer 1, ENGINEER 1, enter. And we're at engineer level 2. The keyboard still works. Now we can try, yep, admin 1, ADMIN 1, enter. We're admin level 3. And you could set it, other devices, to only be enabled or to only be visible based on up to 5 different user levels. Let's see how we configured that. As a review, here we have drawers of tools to create panels or screens in CPM. This is the linked VPM task. We can refresh here, and these are the different screens that we have in CPM. If we click this icon, we can turn off either any of these trees, depending on what we're doing. First, let's begin with this login. You can see the level names that I put in here. Level 1 is operator, 2 is engineer, 3 is admin, 4 and 5 are blank. We've got some links here. Logon level, let me put this at the top. The link goes to a text right up to here. This next one, login level number, is an integer, and we can see it's linked to this numeric display right there. Finally, this when we're on level 3, we're logged on with a user level 3, it gets linked to this keyboard button. If we look at it the other way, when I click on this username, this text string is linked to logon device, logon level name. This numeric display, we can see right there, the integer value is linked to login level number. The keyboard is also linked to that login level number. We're going to now recreate this, and I'll show you how everything gets linked. First, we need the logon for password, and that is it an input? Yep, there it is. This is the tool, password, and it comes over and looks like this. And we can resize it the same, and then we need a keyboard at the bottom, and then 4 text displays. I click on input to close the drawer, click on the display drawer. Down here is a text display. And then I'm going to copy and paste. Control C, Control V, Control V. And then I need, this one is down here is actually a numeric display. The numeric display. And now we'll hold down Control to select all 4 of these to rearrange them. When we're in CPM runtime, we can click this icon to go back to design mode. And we see the original login and the one we just created. Let's start with this password control. When I click on it, you can see it's highlighted here. And now we have these parameters, some of which we need to change. Beginning with this one, we'll call it log on to. Down here, I changed the level name. These were blank. I put an operator, engineer, and admin. We have this selected label needs to get changed also. We'll change this to log off to. If we scroll down to users, we can click in this field here and we get this dialog box where we can add new users. Operator 1, we'll call it operator 2. Operator 2. And then OK. Add user. We'll do engineer 2. And we want this to be at the second level. Password, password. OK. We'll add user. We'll call this admin 2. Copy, paste, paste, paste. And we'll set that to level 3. And click OK. Those are our 3 users. And here's, where you can come and modify the user if you want to change the password. Now we want to do links. We'll scroll down to logged on level name. This is on our password control. And I'll right click anywhere on this row and it says get link from here and I'll click it. And now I can come up to my text display and I right click on the text display and I hover down to, I don't want the screen property, I want the text display property. I'll hover over text and click it. There's that link. Now for the logged on level number, I'll right click on it and click get link from here. And obviously when I say click, that means left click. Now I want to put it on this numeric display. So I'll right click on the numeric display and hover down. And I want it to be the integer value. And now you see that link. Finally, I want logged on level 2. You can see how this is gray. I can't, I believe that means it's a read-only value, which is so when I log on of a user of level 2, this will be true. So again, I right click and then I click get link from here. And I want to modify the keyboard so it's only enabled when we have the correct logon. So this is what I'm going to click. We could also make it change its visibility, which I don't like to do. I prefer when you can to just have everything visible and grayed out. It's up to you. Okay, now we have that linked. And if we look at the other side of things, we can see here on the keyboard, the enabled is linked back to that. Syringe insertion is the name of the impact program in VPM. The object is called logged on to, and the parameter is logged on level 2. Similarly, if we look at this numeric display, it's this integer value we linked. And if we look at this string text display, we can see its text parameter linked right there. Datalogic has a team of application engineers and system integrators and distribution partners to help you with your machine vision application. Get in touch with us at datalogic.com. Now let's test it. We'll click this to enter run mode. And we can see that I made a wrong assumption, and I'm just going to leave it in there. And we'll go through it, and you'll see it. When I try operator 2, look at the keyboard, it's grayed out. I log on, now it's black, and this log on button is pressed in, and it says log off 2. I'm operator at level 1. I can click the keyboard. I can log off. Now my keyboard's disabled. The same with the engineer 2. I'm at level 2. Keyboard's still working. Now we'll try admin, ADMIN2. And here is the bad assumption. For admin 2 at level 3, it's disabled. So let's go back to design mode and check this out. I assumed that level 1 was the lowest, the least important, and you got higher and higher level, but I was actually backwards. So what's happening is we linked the level 2 to the keyboard, and it turns out that level 2 and lower are enabled.